He said, it is not safe. It is not a safe situation right now for the flying public. Don't fly into Newark. Avoid Newark at all costs.
Don't fly into Newark. Avoid Newark at all costs. That's remarkable. That an air traffic controller, someone who has the inside understanding of one, how it works, and two, what the situation on the ground is at this airport, are saying avoid. It's like within the top 15 of airports relative to traffic in this country. And he's saying not safe. Wasn't the case during Joe Biden's administration. Wasn't the case during Barack Obama's administration. But it is now. This is the norm. I live in Washington, D.C., where that horrific plane crash took place over the Potomac here at Reagan National. And let me tell you, it's scary that immediately upon taking office, Donald Trump started firing federal employees, even those in the transportation department, even those within the FAA, even those who ensure that your flights land and take off safely and navigate the jetway, the tarmac safely. And Donald Trump is now helming an administration where hundreds of people have died in plane crashes. Unlike anything we've ever seen before, as he's fond of saying. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. Yeah, we know, Dick. We know. So I'm going to start with this clip from Tom Costello, who's reporting from MSNBC, who did talk to this flight, this air traffic controller, who's giving a dire warning about flying into or out of Newark.
We got a lot of problems going on. First of all, you've got staffing issues, not enough people in the control tower, not enough controllers working. Separately, equipment failures. They have lost both radios and radars this week. And because of the stress, some controllers have walked off the job. Here's a statement right now from Newark Airport talking about why we are seeing what we're seeing today. They say due to FAA staffing issues and construction, Newark is experiencing delays. Please contact your airline for the status of your flight. Chris, I talked to a controller who handles Newark airspace, and he really gave me some rather concerning and startling information. This is what he told me. He said, it is not safe. It is not a safe situation right now for the flying public, he told me. Really an incredible statement, unsolicited. He just said that to me. And separately, don't fly into Newark. Avoid Newark at all costs. This is a significant problem.
That should cause everyone grave concern for themselves or their loved ones. And listen, I'm not one. I don't want to spark panic or stoke people worry and paranoia. But we need to do what we need to do to take care of ourselves and our families and our loved ones and our friends and our acquaintances to ensure that something bad does not befall them. And if all you have to do is not fly through Newark, it seems like a small price to pay. And speaking of prices to pay, he said, avoid Newark at all cost. At all cost, avoid it. That's a stark, dire warning, is it not? So stark and dire, in fact, that after they fired all kinds of air traffic controllers and sent them away, doge and fraud, waste, and abuse, they realized, oh shit, they were actually important. People are dying by the dozens based on our decision. And now they're trying to lure people back with big bonuses. I'm going to read a little bit from this Daily Beast article where they quote Sean Duffy and his plan to try to reverse the damage that they've done. Here's the headline. Air traffic controller warns major airport unsafe for travel. Avoid Newark at all costs. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy pleaded this week for more people to become air traffic controllers. Do you think, Sean Duffy? Do you think? In a news conference on Thursday, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy called for more Americans to become air traffic controllers. He announced new incentives for doing so, such as a $5,000 bonus for those who make it through the academy. Quote, you're starting to see cracks in the system, said Duffy. It's our job to actually see over the horizon what the issues are and fix it before it's an incident that we seriously regret. You mean like the many instances that we've already experienced, that we already greatly regret, Sean Duffy? These people are absolutely callous beyond imagination. Finding qualified applicants to become air traffic controllers, a stressful, high-pressure job with long hours, has long been a challenge. But the crisis has come to a head over the past few months as the Trump administration has shaken up the federal government. During a closed-door cabinet meeting in March, Duffy reportedly accused Elon Musk's team at the Department of Government Efficiency of trying to fire air traffic controllers at the FAA, according to the New York Times. Musk reportedly called the accusation a lie, leading to what was described as a heated back and forth between the two men. This is where we are, where when you have an ideology that focuses around government being evil, yet government provides safety in so many ways: economic safety, physical safety, airline safety, travel safety. These are the things that are fundamental for the operation of our government, a fundamental role that the government plays. And yet they want to just create chaos. They want all these lazy bureaucrats to be fired, even though they play a vital role. And they argue in private about it. And then up front, in public, oh, we're going to give these bonuses to try to recruit people. How about you just don't fucking fire them, Sean Duffy, Elon Musk, Donald Trump? How about that? Don't create the problem that you then have to scramble and solve. Seems pretty easy. Anyway, what do you think? I would appreciate your participation in this conversation. Are you flying this summer? Are you flying coming up? I am, and I can tell you right now, I will not fly through Newark. We will avoid it at all costs, as the quote goes. You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. Please consider supporting this work. If I bring you value on a video-by-video basis, if you appreciate what I do, please consider supporting and helping produce this content for $2 a month. Click the join button below, become a channel member, or go over to my Patreon page, which is a mechanism by which you can help creators, not just me. There's all kinds of creators on Patreon. Patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.